Hey there guys, welcome back to Fallout 4. I had a comment on one of my videos recently asking me where you should look for Softshell Mirelurk meat. And as it turns out, from what I've been able to figure out from doing my own research, there's not really any location where you can absolutely guarantee that you'll find some Softshell Mirelurk meat. But there are a few things that you probably ought to know. One of them is that you don't need to specifically go and find Softshell Mirelurks. From what I could tell, it doesn't really make a difference what type of Mirelurk you kill. They all have an equal chance of having Softshell Mirelurk meat on them, so don't worry if you can't find the Softshell variant. From what I could tell, it doesn't actually... They're not even any more likely to have Softshell meat on them than normal Mirelurks. There is the exceptions of the Mirelurk Queen and the Mirelurk Hatchlings. Those are both actually... I don't think they can have Softshell meat on them, but all the other types of Mirelurks can, from what I could tell. Maybe not Mirelurk Kings, but Razor Claws, normal Mirelurks, Mirelurk Hunters, stuff like that, they can all have Softshell Mirelurk meat on them. So as long as you can find some of them, basically your best chance of getting Softshell Mirelurk meat, which is what you need, I think, for the cat cage on the Wasteland Workshop DLC, your best chance is to just find as many Mirelurks as you can and kill them and hope for the best. So what I can offer you is a kind of list of locations that I personally found had quite a lot of Mirelurks in them, and nearly all of these locations also had quite a lot of Mirelurk eggs in them, which was pretty convenient because I think you need Mirelurk eggs for the Mirelurk cage. I'll just check now actually, just to be sure. Yeah, you need Mirelurk eggs for the Mirelurk cage. So yeah, pretty much all of these locations have both a lot of Mirelurks and a lot of Mirelurk eggs in them. One thing you need to know when you're looking for Mirelurk eggs is make sure you pick them up before they hatch, because once they hatch, it's kind of useless. So the first place I want to show you is the... where is it? The Gibson Point Pier. This place has about maybe 5 or 6 Mirelurk spawns, and they all have a decent chance of having softshell meat on them. And also there are a few patches of eggs around. Okay, so this is Gibson Point Pier. What you need to basically do is, there are kind of two different sections to this place. There's a beach along here, and then there's the actual kind of road itself, and both of these have a few Mirelurk spawns, so you want to be exploring both of them really. So I'll just go looking, and pretty much if you explore both of these different columns of the area, you can see some Mirelurk eggs right there. That's some very easy right there. If you explore both of these sections, you should find plenty of Mirelurks. There's one right there. Ooh, lucky power fist. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, this one doesn't have softshell meat on them, but it could have done. I'm pretty sure that all different types of Mirelurks can carry it. So just keep walking along here. There should be another spawn pretty soon. There's one right there. None on that one either. You might not have too much luck. From what I could tell, it was about a third of them, from what I could tell, had softshell meat on them. So pretty much just keep killing them, and you should find some eventually. None on that one. None on that one. Okay, so we're not having much luck right now, but I did come here earlier and I tested it out, and I did find a couple of them did actually have the softshell meat on them. You might have to go to a few different locations, so I will be covering quite a few different locations in this video. So you should have a pretty decent chance of finding softshell Mirelurk meat. If you're coming for the Mirelurk eggs, there are quite a lot around, as you can see here. Let's try and pick up as many as you can before they hatch. And once they've hatched, they're kind of useless. You just get normal Mirelurk meat from these. Whoa, okay, what's that? Okay, that's actually really solid, so I'll keep that. Some more eggs here. Again, very easy to obtain. I'm literally killing babies right now. Okay. Okay, so we didn't have any luck with the Gibson Point Pier on this particular occasion, but definitely do give it a try in your game, because I have come here before and you definitely can get some softshell mirelurk meat here, and it's definitely one of the best locations for it. As you just saw, there are quite a few spawns here, so it's definitely worth a try. Next place you might want to try is the Weston estate. This place again has quite a lot of mirelurk spawns and also quite a lot of mirelurk eggs, so it's a good place to pick up both of the things you should be looking for. Alright, so here we are. I think they kind of just spawn all over this place really, so just have a general wander around and you should find some. You can see some mirelurk eggs, again extremely obvious. Pretty much as soon as you fast travel here you'll be able to find them very quickly, so just go pick some of those up while we can. Still not having much luck. Okay, so there we go. We got our first piece of softshell mirelurk meat, and this one was actually from a softshell mirelurk, but you don't need to be killing the softshell mirelurks. All the mirelurks have, I think, an equal chance of having some of it, so make sure you check this place out and kill every mirelurk you see, and you should have a decent chance of finding at least one piece of meat every time you come to a location. Another location you might want to try is just up here to the north of the map. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Lake Quannapowitt, I think. And again, this is pretty much what I'm doing, is I'm going to bodies of water and just kind of going along the edge of them, and that should pretty much maximize your chances of finding mirelurks. Sometimes it's surprisingly difficult to find them, but I know from experience that this particular place does have a few, so we'll go check it out. Okay, so once you arrive at the lake, you pretty much want to be going, I believe, right first. I think this is where you find the most mirelurks, so head right before you head left, basically, and there should be some just around here, just kind of spawning out of the edge of the lake. There's one right there. Okay, still no mirelurk softshell meat, but keep looking. Okay, so I've done the full lap, and I think there were a total of maybe 4 or 5 spawns. Again, I didn't get any luck with the actual softshell mirelurk meat, but again, it's quite easy to just do a lap around the lake and see what you can get. Okay, so this is the next location you're going to want to try. Again, this is a place with quite a few mirelurk spawns. It's the Nahant Oceanological Society. And I've not been here before, as you can see, so I know for a fact that there are quite a few mirelurks around here, so you're going to want to have just a general look around, and there should be a few spawns here and there. Okay, so out here at the back of the Oceanological Society, you can see that there are quite a few different batches of eggs. There's one there, one up there, and one up there, and I believe, and one there as well, actually. And I believe there should be a few normal mirelurk spawns here as well, so we'll just go and look for those. Okay, there's one there, under the bridge. Okay, there's 3 now. 4 actually, okay. So as you can see, there are quite a few mirelurks here, so it's obviously a good place to come looking for softshell mirelurk meat. There's another one just up here on the bank. I think we're right on the edge of the map now. Okay, so we got some Softshell Mirelurk meat there, and some there as well. Yeah, this place actually has lots of spawns. I think of all the places I've shown so far, this place has had the most spawns. I think we've had about six or seven, maybe potentially up to 8 normal Mirelurk spawns. And on top of that, there are absolutely loads of eggs here. Okay, this is potentially, I haven't been counting, but this is definitely at least 8 spawns at this point. If you haven't done the Grey Garden quest, then make sure you do go and check out the Weston water treatment plant, because that place, from what I remember, does have quite a huge number of Mirelurks in it, so there should definitely be some Softshell Mirelurk meat available there. But even if you have cleared it, one place that's quite good to go is to just go here first, and then what you want to do is you want to follow these. You can see on the map here that there's like a series of very small ponds and things. And what you want to do is you want to follow those along, because a few of them do actually have some Mirelurk spawns in them. Okay, so once you arrive at the water plant, you want to check where you're going. So right now what we need to be doing is going slightly to the right, which should be north. Okay, and somewhere up here we should find there's a small body of water which will be bigger than that one, and it should have a few Mirelurks in it. Okay, so it's just down here at the bottom of this bridge. We'll just take a quick run around the perimeter, and there should be a Mirelurk spawn somewhere around here. Okay, there's some Mirelurk eggs here, so this is another place to come for eggs. They're just in this crushed bus or something. It's like between the two bodies of water just here along the main road. Okay, there's a Mirelurk here. We're kind of just following the trail along right now, so this is between these two small lakes here. And there's another Mirelurk just there. Fortunately, no more Softshell Mirelurk meat there. So those are the main Mirelurk spawning areas that I know of. There are quite a few other areas that you might want to try out. One of them is just here, near Boston Airport, kind of towards the end. You should get at least 2 Mirelurk hunters spawning, and those can actually have Softshell Mirelurk meat on them as well. Okay, so once you arrive, what you basically want to do is just kind of take a run towards the sea, and you should find the Mirelurk hunters somewhere along the way. Okay, there they are right there. As you can see, they can have softshell mirelurk meat on them, so yeah, you really don't need to just look for normal softshell mirelurks. Actually got 2 lots of meat there, so that's actually a pretty good haul. And again, if you're still quite early on into the game, the castle obviously has a lot of mirelurk spawning on it, as well as many mirelurk eggs, so definitely go check that out. So at the end of that video, after checking out all the different places, we've come away with a total of 6 softshell mirelurk meats and 37 mirelurk eggs, so that's plenty of mirelurk eggs. Should have plenty of chances to build mirelurk cages. And I believe that 6 pieces of softshell mirelurk meat is also more than enough for a cat cage. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, we've come away with enough softshell mirelurk meat for 3 cat cages and 9 mirelurk cages. So yeah, that's more than enough. Basically, just go to the places that I mentioned and you should be pretty much guaranteed to get what you need. Anyway, I hope this video helped you guys, and I will see you next time.